You may find it natural and easy to greet your friends or classmates, but it might be a bit awkward if you have to do like a self-introduction to your headmaster or a local member of parliament in like a different situation. So today let's talk about how to introduce yourself perfectly. So there's two parts, non-verbal and verbal. So firstly, non-verbal. So like the non-verbal and verbal have to match. So what you're saying has, like, your facial expression has to match what you're saying. Like if you're saying something like happy, or like if you're just like introducing yourself, then and you have like an angry expression on, then people might find it like confused. And so if you feel like smiling, then smile, but like only if it's authentic. Because if you like smile, like fake smile, then it might not seem natural to the person you're talking to. And like, yeah, it's acceptable not to smile if it doesn't feel natural to you, because then it just seems more real. And so you can start with like a physical greeting, like a handshake, a hug, or high five, and you could like initiate it, like, but you have to be obvious with it. So if you do a handshake, then obviously you put your hand out like that, and if you hug, then like that, and then high five, just raise your hand up, which is really obvious to what you do. Because yeah, and make sure to make it intentional, because it shows like your positive attitude to see them, and like it also shows like friendliness, and it avoids, most importantly, it avoids the awkwardness and prevents uncertainty on what gesture you're going to do. So for example, like if someone is going to like hug you but you go for a handshake instead, that's going to be really awkward. So if you really obviously initiate it first, they know immediately what you're going to do, and that avoids the situation. Yeah, so a visible hand gesture can signal friendliness and openness, and yeah, basically just get you closer to the person. And also when like talking to someone, fully face the person that you're meeting, and yeah, angle your toes, torso, and head, basically everything towards that person, because the full orientation will make it seem more genuine and engaging, and it can show that you're only focusing on them and not getting distracted by anything else, which will also make them feel better, because it feels like someone's actually listening to them. And also to have eye contact, to show that you're actually engaged and not getting distracted by looking somewhere else, to show them like respect, and especially not to like look up your like check your phone for any messages or anything, because that's like disrespectful. And secondly is the verbal. So make sure you can have like a quick greeting, like hi, hello, or welcome, and say your name slowly, because many people rush through their name due to nervousness, because they feel like other people have already heard their name before, so they just rush through it, which signals low confidence. And if it's like a casual setting, then the first name is fine. But if it's like more formal, or if you're talking to like a senior, like your headmaster or like a local member of parliament, then using your full name with your first name and last name would probably be better for a more like proper introduction. And something you can also add is a positive word. So for example, I'm so happy to be here, because it creates like a confident and welcoming impression, and it just lets there be more positivity and a warmer atmosphere overall. And yeah, you can also like state your role or reason for being there, so that they like know you're like why you're there as well. And add an like optional fun fact to just break the ice and get the conversation started. So in conclusion, I probably think the most important points are that like firstly, that to make sure you always fully face the person that you are meeting, and to like give them like eye contact and your full attention, so that you create like a better impression that you're actually listening to them and not getting distracted, and just to be like polite to the person you're talking to. And secondly, to that your non-verbal and verbal have to match, so you don't like always have to smile, but if you like, yeah, if you feel like smiling, then smile, but if you don't, then it's okay not to. And lastly, just to like say your name slowly and have a positive word to make sure that like you're not like rushing due to nervousness, because to make it seem like you have more confidence, and the positive word to create a more welcoming impression. And I hope you learned something from this, and next time you see someone that you don't know, you're able to introduce yourself perfectly. That's all for today. Bye.